Very quiet. We don't want to wake him in.
Killer.
Right, but that's my point. It's like you introduced that to the conversation.
Yes.
Because
I wanted to find the reason why you opposed gay people being married.
Moving on. So, let's talk about like a adventure comedy film. In this case, the Crocodile Hunter Collision Course. Growing up, like, when we think about, like, Steve Irwin and his family had, like, helped, like, a generation, have a love for animals that, like, we normally would think we'd be afraid of.
Now, see when he's stretched out like that? I should be able to just very gently hold him by the tail like that. Now, you can see, very easy to manipulate. Really easy. Ah, look, you're all right, mate. You're all right, buddy. There he is.
So, in 2002, we had the Crocodile Hunter Collision Course. This was a film that I had not seen as a child, but I had saw the trailer and I thought, oh, that's pretty cool. The trailer made you interested.
At 2200 hours, the U.S. satellite was terminated over Australia.
This thing has enough documentation to change the power structure of the entire world. We'll leave first thing in the morning.
Australia.
Thank God it's a friendly country.
Did you hear that? Can only be poachers.
Interested in checking out. What was this about? Well, the film was released between the series' 4th and 5th season, and it follows Steve and Terri attempting to save a crocodile from poachers, unaware that the two men are actually American CIA agents on the trail, as Crocodile has unwittingly swallowed a satellite tracking beacon. It has been quite a long time since I had watched anything involving Steve Irwin in the television show The Crocodile Hunter. And I gotta say, like, yes, the story for this film is pretty thin in that, like, yes, like, the story aspect of it, like, the plot is, like, the FBI agents are trying to find the crocodile that has the beacon and all that. And ever so often, like, say, there'll be segments in which we have moments in which we talk about, which Steve gives details about certain animals.
She's just trying to tag Steve-O on the face. I know you are, sweetheart. You're a beautiful snake. You're absolutely gorgeous. It's starting to flatten his throat out now, so it's just starting to get a little aggressive. Whoa, hey. Hey. Whoa.
Like, spiders, a snake, and the crocodile. Plus, they end up saving a baby kangaroo. And, yeah, I gotta say this film was relatively good. I kind of enjoyed it. It kind of made me a bit nostalgic to that era of the 2000s, in which, like, films were pretty comedic and such. And, yeah, I'm gonna say, like, Steve Irwin, like, he wasn't an actor, but at the same time, he is so charming and charismatic in this film that you are able to be sucked into it and, like, just have, like, all these moments of, like, learning about these animals.
Come on, mate. You're all right. You're all right. You're all right. Have a look at this girl. Isn't she gorgeous? She's got a beautiful haircut. You can see why they get the name Razorback. And this is a fully grown sow. A lactating female. You're all right.
And ever so often there'll be moments of sprinkled in humor.
easy, mate. This bloke's off the Richter scale. Whoa, crikey! Whoa. Lucky my wife's such a good driver.
Such as a subplot with the character of Rosie DeWitt. Like, you know, she's trying to, like, you know, get at Crocodile and all that. And the FBI, and the two FBI agents, who seem to be pretty bumbling and such. Yeah, like, the humor, it is just, it's kind of silly. It's got that wackiness of it and such. Like, there's a sequence in which, a woman named Jo, she ends up, like, you know, escaping and trying to take, Rosie's, plane and such. And I'm saying, I really enjoyed this film. It was very entertaining. It made me a bit nostalgic to go back and, like, look at this era of, you know, things that were based on television shows and all that. And, yeah, perhaps even go back to watch some episodes of Crocodile Hunter. And honestly, the moments in which they're talking about, like, say, the environment and, you know, animals and such, it didn't make me think, like, say, yeah, and sadly, it seems like things haven't particularly changed in a way, but I guess this was a very good film. I enjoyed it. See you next time.